like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos by hitting that notification bell, by subscribe button. Let's get it popping. All right, y'all. Like I said, if you guys want to go onto our social media, you can do so by going to our Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, Twitter as well. Get all updated content as well. If you guys like to show love to the podcast, the ticker you guys can see in the Cash App is $ BJ Matthews for this great content, quality content we continue to put out for you guys. We're going to keep rocking for you guys, and we appreciate all the love. But let's get to business. Hello, Ms. Davis. Salute, salute. Thank you for that. My man Bubba said, that's a bold statement what I said about Anthony Edwards. Dre, welcome to the show, man. I agree. Anthony Edwards was a superstar. Oof, man. A lot of stuff to talk about, man. We concluded, like I said, the Clipper talk last week when we talked about all Clipper subjects. You know what I'm saying? We touched on a lot of different things. We had a fun time. Had a lot of people, chime in, guests, and things like that. We hope to have even more people this week as we continue, the basketball talk. We're about 7 weeks away from training camp. So this is a very special time. Teams are getting ready for their upcoming season, and it just feel like yesterday the finals just ended. So I love this time of year, man. I'm just ready for the season to get started. With that being said, I think we have another really good topic to talk about, man, and I think it's going to be a treat. If you guys have not already, share the podcast with other people, man, if you guys find it interesting, because we want to continue to get the word out to everybody. This is a subject I had to kind of think about for a little bit over the weekend, and I started thinking to myself, the NBA is in very good hands. The NBA has a lot of upcoming players, rising players that have that basically is going to be taking over the league. You got Zion Williamson, you got Trae Young, you got LaMelo Ball, you got Ja Morant. Of course, you got the established stars like Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? All these guys are rising stars, and those last three I named were established. But I want to talk about the guy who I think is going to be ending up the best player in the league in the next 3 to 5 years, and that's this young man right here, Anthony Edwards, who plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves, 6'5" guard, in his second year, going on his third year. I believe this young man is going to be the best player in the league, and I'm going to tell you why in this video, and I'm going to also invite people in to speak what they got to say, and it's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. East Oakland 90 Mac, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming in, bro. Dejan said Ann is good, but I don't know about him being the best. Okay. Hey, man, we all got our opinions and what we think is what it is, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, let's hit that like button, man. Let's get people coming in, hit that like button. Thank you, Ms. Davis, for that. But there's a number of things I feel like why I say Ant's gonna be the best player in the next 3 to 5 years, man. Bro, I study the game so much to the point where I'm confident in a lot of the predictions I make because I just understand not just the game, not only playing the game, but also I understand patterns. I understand, team strategy, team concepts, what I look for in a player. There's been, predictions in the past that I've said that no one else has even, mimicked. I remember in 2017 when I said that Damian Lillard was better than Russell Westbrook, and everybody thought I was crazy. This was right around the time Russell Westbrook won his MVP, Mr. Triple Double, and I came out and said I'll pick Damian Lillard over Russell Westbrook. And you had a lot of people saying that, no, Westbrook is this, that, and the other, triple double king. How could you say that? And then, Lord and behold, 2019, Portland and OKC, where Russ was at the time, Portland ends up beating the OKC Thunder in 6 games with Dame Lillard hitting that famous walkaway shot. And that put, a lot of stuff to rest. There's just certain things I see ahead of time because of how I study the game. and playing the game and getting a feel for the game, where I can see a certain player what they're made of. And I think by watching this kid Anthony Edwards this year, I think this kid has all the tools, the toughness, the competitiveness to be just the best player in the league. I really believe that because number one, let's look at his measurements. He's a 6'6", 6'5". Y'all can look at the top line. He's 6'5" with shoes on, and he has a 6'9" wingspan. And he's 225 pounds. Okay, Anthony Edwards is a pretty solid, big guy. He's not small. He's not too small. He's not too big. And usually, the best players in the world are usually like they're wing players. You got guys like in the past it was Jordan, it was Kobe. Then it became LeBron, and then it became Kevin Durant. You had Kawhi Leonard. You had Steph Curry. Most of these guys are like wings, 6'5" to about 6'8", 6'9". Right? And Anthony Edwards 6'5", 6'6". Right? He has the measurements. He's solid. He has the wingspan. Right? He has the big hands. He has those physical tools where he can do things that the average player who's average size cannot do. That plays a big role. Right? His athleticism. We all know that Anthony Edwards has like a 40+ inch vertical. Most of these guys have like huge verticals anyway. But just basically, he's able to just jump over whoever, and he's able to body other defenders. He's had some nasty dunks throughout this, not just this season, but his rookie season as well. I think his rookie season, he had even more nastier dunks. Right? He has a lot of what I remember, and this might be a stretch, but he has a lot of highlights similar to Michael Jordan in the 80s. A lot of his bodies and a lot of his dunks remind me of Jordan when he was in the 80s. Go look at Jordan's clips when he first came into the league. He reminds me a lot of Anthony Edwards when it comes to his dunking. How he's like a serious high flyer, around the same size, explosive vertical leap, power, creativity, grace, all that. Anthony Edwards has that similar to Jordan. All right, he has very good speed. Very good speed. He can get up and down floor very quickly. He has a lot of, spring in his step, good lateral quickness, right? All the physical tools are there. And usually with people who has physical tools, their skills seem to lack. They seem to depend so much on their athleticism that their skills lack. But Anthony Edwards has very good skills. He can dribble very well. He has a very nice jump shot. He's improved his jump shot. That's a test to his hard work in the offseason, this past offseason. He's increased his jump shot very much. So he has the skills where he's just not depending on his athleticism to get him by. Dejan says the Ant versus LaMelo combo. We're going to get to that. The Ant-Man's a monster and a star already. He's on the right to become a superstar, but I don't think he'll be the best player in the league, though. Okay. Yeah, appreciate you. East Oakland, man. That's a fair statement. Ant-Man special. That's MJ's lost son. Yeah. That's MJ's lost son right there. I see a lot of Jordan in when he was in his first year. Or is it when Michael Jordan was in the 80s? So you mix that with the athleticism, the skills, the measurements, and then you also talk about the competitiveness and his work ethic. I saw Anthony Edwards, a more focused player this year, and it could have something to do with him being with Patrick Beverley, who I think played a role of a big brother to him. Continuously staying in his ear, continuously talking about how nobody can guard him, continuously being saying he can be the next Michael Jordan. I think those encouraging things for a kid who's only 21. And remember, he just turned 21 years old too. He's the youngest of all these guys I'm about to name as well. So he has youth on his sides. He just turned 21. He just got the nod to be able to go into a club and drink. That's how young this kid is, but he's built like a grown man. But he also, this year, I seen a lot of maturity. I seen a lot of competitiveness, work ethic. I think he has the right head on his shoulders. You can tell And I heard him in a few interviews. He has an old soul. I think his grandfather he spent a lot of time with his grandfather growing up, and you can just tell he's been around some mature adults at a young age. You see how he carries himself. Um, and that goes a long way with um your makeup. Are you able to lead a team? Right? Do players respect you? Do they follow you? They respect your work ethic. I think the Minnesota Timberwolves, of course, it's Karl Anthony Towns, his team, but I think down the road they'll be willing to give it to Anthony Edwards because he comes off as a humble kid too. He comes off as somebody who's joyful, playful, um, but he's also very competitive. He has a fire to him, and I think players respect that. And also, he plays defense. This is something where I think he separates from a lot of guys I'm about to name, like a LaMelo Ball, like a Trae Young, like a Ja Morant. This guy plays defense. You guys know how I feel about two-way players. I love two-way players who can not only just give you 20 to 25 points, but also can lock you down on the defensive end. I love it. And he's also made declarations saying that he feels like he can be the best defensive player in the league. Now, of course, that's a stretch, especially like all the defensive players right now, but that's the confidence that he has. And when I heard him say it, I didn't hear like an arrogance. I heard like he just feels like he can do anything. I see a kid that's very ultra talented, and if he continuously keeps his work at, I think he can get to the best player in the league. I really do. I saw him put out the LA Clippers, my team, in the playing game. He was the reason why we lost because there was nobody on the court that can guard him. I'm just being completely honest. There was nobody on the court that can deal with him. And again, he was only 20 years old doing this against a Clipper team who's seasoned. Had no fear, had no he wasn't shying from no challenge. Now the only thing I would say he needs to improve is his IQ. His IQ, of course, has to get better because there were some plays in the playoffs against Memphis where he showed his youth, like chasing Ja Morant on a screen, leading him to a straightaway path for a layup for a game winner. Things like that, little mistakes he has to, clean up and fix. But again, he's only 20 years old, and he's definitely gonna, he's gonna fix that. When I seen him, they lost to Memphis. I saw him, like he acted like he cared. He was upset. He didn't, just be like, oh, I'm. It's just the first playoffs, whatever. Like, no, he said he's gonna go back in the gym this summer and get better. That's what you want to hear. What's up, OG? Pull Up Basketball Podcast, my brother. What's up, brother, my guy? But yeah, man, that's what I gotta say about him. Now, let me compare him to a few of these players. Some of the rising players that are in the league right now that he's gonna be go up against. First you got Zion Williamson. Now I think Zion's gonna be the most dominant player. Y'all hit that like button when y'all come in here as well. I think that Zion Williams is gonna be the most dominant player in the league, but I don't think he's gonna be the best. I think his injuries are going to catch up. I think his weight's going to catch up to him. I think that his skill set is not as polished as, say, Anthony Edwards, where he's not a great ball handler, where he can't handle the ball some. He's not a great shooter. He's okay. And he's not a very good defender. He's a power player. He dominates inside the paint, the post, and he's like, that's the type of presence he is. He's kind of like a Giannis, kind of like a Shaq, very dominant, but they don't have much of a well-rounded game outside of that in the interior post. So I can't put him as my best player. I could put him as the most dominant, though. Trae Young, I think he's very exciting to watch. I think he's a gamer. I think he's fearless. We've seen him in the playoffs just a couple seasons ago against New York Knicks and Philadelphia 76ers, what he did. But I just think he's entirely too small, and I don't think he plays defense to put him over a guy like Anthony Edwards, who's athletic, more athletic than him, bigger than him, stronger than him, can play both ways of the ball. And he just has physical measurements that, Trae doesn't have. So I think Trae Young is going to be a exciting player to watch, but I just don't see him. I don't think see him being better than Ant. LaMelo. Now LaMelo has the measurements. He has the size. He has the I guess you could say the cachet to be better than Ant. It's just going to be a question if I feel like LaMelo wants it. I don't know if LaMelo, because I think sometimes I watch him play, he comes off as being too cool for school. Meaning like he gets comfortable with, a lot of outside jumpers, dancing on the court. He can play offense all day. But again, he does not like to play defense. Or he'll play in spurts. So I don't know if he has the makeup or not I want to say the DNA, the attitude to like say I want it. Like I want to win. Like I want to be the best player in the league. I don't know if that's LaMelo. I don't know if that's him. Now this one's gonna be controversial, but I think he'll be better than this guy too. Listen, Ja Morant to me, until he gets that consistent jump shot, and I'm talking about where guys are not backing off of him, I can't put him as the best player in the league. He's very exciting to watch. He's a high flyer. He's a human highlight film, a human highlight reel. But there's ways that you can guard him. Minnesota exposed them, I think, in this playoffs on how you can kind of guard him. Right? And I saw him when Anthony Edwards was guarding him. He struggled a little bit because Ant has the size, he has the lateral quickness, and he has the physical athletic ability to bother Ja Morant. But Ja can't do nothing with Anthony Edwards because Ant is just too big and too strong, and he's able to, shoot the ball. Ja Morant has the skills and he has the athleticism, but Anthony Edwards has this more of a skill set to separate him from Ja Morant. And I just think I don't know if his demeanor, his attitude is going to hold him back, but I like Anthony Edwards' demeanor more. I think he comes off a little bit more humble. He's more of like, I'm just going to go out there and play and do my thing. And that's it. I think Ja he comes off, I don't mind you talking, but certain things that, he says is just like, it's a lack of immaturity in my opinion. But he's definitely a highlight film. He's a great player, but I just think Ant's going to be better. Now, of course, these guys are established. Jokic, two-time MVP. What can I say about Jokic, man? He's unbelievable. He's great. I think he's 27 years old right now. Like I said, I don't ever will put Jokic as the best player in the league until he learns how to play defense. And I don't think a center who plays like a guard is ever going to win a championship. I'm sorry, you're never going to win a championship with that playing style. I think Jokic is the most fundamental player as far as, probably in the league, most fundamental offensive player. But again, that defensive side means something. Bruce said, but he scored against the Edwards. Yeah, he did. But go look back in that series, man. When you saw Anthony Edwards guard Ja Morant, he was bothering him. He was able to use his lane. That's why Ja had such a bad series. Desmond Bane was the best player in that series, not Ja. So he did make Ja Morant struggle. But back to Jokic. I think Ant can be a better. I think again, just his mindset. I'm not saying Ant's better than these guys now. I'm saying like down the line, the next 3 to 5 years, I think Anthony Edwards will be seasoned enough where he feels like I can be the best player in the league. Because right now he's still 21, he's still learning the game. These guys are already like about to be they're already in their primes. Jokic, Giannis. Giannis is the best player in the league, but the problem with him is he doesn't even accept himself as the best player in the league. He constantly goes around telling other people like LeBron and Kevin Durant that they're the best player. So if you don't believe you're the best player, why should I or anybody else? I mean, Giannis is just weird, man. Like you clearly are the most dominant best player in the league with your ability, with your physicality, with how you lead your team. But for some reason, you keep giving that award to other people and players who are not better than you. And that to me is a lot his mindset that he doesn't have that mindset that he feels like he's the best player. That's a problem. I don't think that's a very, very good mindset to have as your leader. I know he won the championship 2 seasons ago, but I'm starting to see there's a reason why people were questioning could he be a number one, because just some of the stuff he be saying, man, I'll be like, bro, like it's just I was like you don't even want to be the best player. You don't want nobody to challenge you. But Giannis is gonna be 33, I believe, in about 5 years. So I'm pretty sure these guys are, who are in their youth in their 20s are gonna, start taking over, being the face of the league. Look at a guy like Embiid. Embiid, he has everything to be the best player. When you talk about size, when you talk about skills, athleticism, um, physical ability, you can say Embiid can be the best player in the league. I think Embiid's better than Jokic, personally. But the problem with Embiid is I'll be watching him play. He doesn't shut the door. He can be even more dominant than what he is, but he doesn't shut the door. Like there was games this season I was watching. I'm just like he can be even more dominant than what he is. If his mindset was like a Giannis Antetokounmpo, like he should be better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. He should be a better player. But again, I don't know if it's because of his playful nature or his goofiness or whatever. But he doesn't have that mindset just to go and dominate everything in his path. He kind of somewhat plays around before he starts getting serious, and that to me is not a player that should be the best player in the league. That's just my opinion. So those are a lot of these are like all the players that are in the league right now that are around their primes or rising up. And I also forgot to mention Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell, who are great offensive players, but the defensive side they lack. They're kind of the same person, right? So a lot of these guys are scoring guards. They like to score the ball, but like I said, none of them like to play D. This kid, he said he wants to be the best defensive player in the league, right? He has really all the tools. He just has to get his IQ together. And that's just going to come with experience and playing in more playoffs. It's going to be an interesting season for Minnesota. I'm interested to see how he performs without Pat Beverly. I'm very interested to see that. But salute, little bro. He said, you may be onto something with this take. I saw an interview with Pat Beverly compares him to, yeah, exactly, bro. If you go back and watch Jordan in the 80s, this kid plays just like Jordan. It's just Minnesota hasn't had much playoff success, so a lot of people don't really know who he is. But they got a chance to watch him up close this playoffs because they got a chance to play the Clippers. And like I said, he was a kid. He was a guy that was killing us. Him and D'Angelo Russell. Karl Anthony Towns fouled out, so it was really him and D'Lo. And he has that it, right? Salute Pagan 180. Greeks are humble. I mean, yeah, you're humble, but I mean, you can still. There's nothing wrong with you acknowledging you're the best player. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you saying LeBron? There's nothing. LeBron is not even should not be on anybody's best players list right now. Anthony Edwards has all the tools to be a superstar, but being 6'4" will make it hard to be. He's 6'5". He's not 6'4". He's 6'5", Dominique, and he has a 6'9" wingspan, and he's 225 pounds, and he has like a 44, 45-inch vertical. So that inch or two that he's I guess missing, because Jordan was 6'6", Kobe was 6'6". Those are the best players in the league. right? Kawhi 6'7", Curry 6'3". Like he's big enough to be the best player. He's definitely big enough. So I mean, he has everything. He just has to improve his IQ, continue to play, and continue to be focused. That's it. And we'll see what happens. What's good, brother?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm great, man. How about yourself?
I'm all right. Starting the week, and
Yeah,
hopefully it goes well.
that's always fun.
Yeah. Um, Anthony Edwards is talented, but I don't think he will ever be the best player in the NBA.
Okay, tell me why.
He already starting at the disadvantage. He plays for Minnesota.
Okay.
Um, all the Minnesota greats had to leave Minnesota to win a championship. Even the Lakers had to leave Minnesota to win a championship.
Didn't they win one with George Mikan?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I thought
Uh,
they did.
First of all, there's a player named Luka Doncic. He's only 23. Edwards is like 21, right? 21, 22.
Mm,
You know how
I
many
think it'd be
people?
better than Luka.
Uh, Luka
I've
is in
got you.
Dallas. Luka is in Dallas. Better marketing, better owner. Um, say, and I think what's that Houston Rockets player, Jalen Green? I think Jalen Green is better than Anthony Edwards.
I don't.
He's better offensively. He try and he wants to learn, and he's training with Steph Curry all the time. Um,
But does he have the dog?
yes, he's just played for a bad team.
I think Kevin Porter Jr. is better than him.
No, Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. needs a psychiatrist, man, a psychologist. He has an anger problem.
I think he's better. I think Jalen
Um,
Green's talented, but I don't think he's better.
I think Anthony Edwards is another Dominic. All the talent, but never can win anything. He's another Dominic. In regards to Ja Morant, the reason why I don't like Ja Morant is too arrogant. He hasn't done anything, and I don't. And he's one injury away. I'm not wishing that on him, but he gets injured all the time. The same thing as Zion. But Anthony Edwards, I don't see. He could be a superstar. I think is a great number two, but he cannot be a number one because he makes too many boneheads plays. He's one of the reasons why Memphis won. He gambles too much on defense, makes stupid shots, takes stupid shots, you know. And instead of going to the basket, he shoot a crazy three. So I think he's a great number two on a team, but he cannot be number one. If he's number one on your team, you're in trouble. Very talented. You know, many people they say they're the next Jordan, and I never see the next Jordan. So
I mean, this is why I can't say Luka will be the best player. Like what Dominique said, he plays one side of the ball. I
but yeah,
what player do you know who plays one side of the ball is the best player in the league?
there's have been many players that have been best player in the league. They play on one side of the ball. That has happened before.
Who?
I cannot think of them right now, but that has happened before. Like Magic. Magic was the best player of the league. He was playing one side of the ball.
I thought personally, I thought Larry Bird was better, but that's because Magic had a team, such a great team. He had probably the best team of all time around him. I thought Larry Bird was a better overall player, but since Magic won more, people would say Magic.
Larry Bird is a better player. Um, that's the same thing between that's gonna happen to Luka.
He don't have
Luka,
the team that Lakers. He didn't have the team the Lakers have though.
no, I'm saying I'm talking about they're gonna want Luka to be the best player in the NBA because he's more charismatic. He's smiling and laughing after he scores on you. People love that. That's the same thing Magic did used to do. And like I said, those Rockets players, Jalen Green, I'm telling you, we'll see.
Yeah. What up, Bubba?
Salute, bro.
What's good with you, man?
Man, chilling. I can see Anthony Edwards being a top player in the NBA in the foreseeable future, but for him to be the best player, I have to see one more year to kind of make my full judgment on him because we haven't really seen his full potential. I mean, he's in Minnesota right now, which you're playing. It's not his team. It's Karl Anthony Towns' team, but if he could like have his own franchise and be the number one option, I could like make my full judgment on him, thinking if he's going to be the best player or not. But right now, I can see him in the next 3 to 4 years as one of the top players in the NBA. But as the best player, I wouldn't really give him. I would not put him in that category right now because he hasn't. I mean, there's somebody in the draft class who's, I mean, individually has done more. Talking about LaMelo Ball, but when we talk about team, Anthony Edwards has done more because he was in the playoffs last year, and he had that dominant game 1 and game 3. But going down the stretch of that playoffs, he kept making some boneheaded decisions. Taking some crazy shots, which helped Memphis get some easy buckets in transition and ultimately helped them win the series. So I just want to see just his third year and let me see his maturity. Him going to the basket more often, him playing defense like you're saying. If I can see some improvements that can take place than what he did last year, I can give him a full grade whether he be the best player or not. But right now, I just say he could be a top player in the NBA.
Okay, so y'all made some good points. So outside of his IQ, what are the things does Anthony Edwards need to work on?
His IQ. When you mean IQ, do you mean like shooting and defense?
His decision making, like on both this, we said his IQ needs to be better. It's gonna have to get better with him, having more experience. But what
Mm-hmm.
things do you see in his game that are holes?
His defense is not committed on defense. He can defend, but he's not committed. He takes plays off.
Do
And
you guys he has the physical tools to be a great defender?
yes, I think he thinks that he's a great defender, so he knows that he can make up for a play if he thinks he's superior athletically to anyone because he thinks he's the best athlete in the NBA. I think that's what he thinks. So that's why he thought he was quick enough to steal the ball from Ja. That's why he gambled against Ja.
Right, and that's his IQ. That's the problem. So if I go down a list of all these players, Zion, what would his holes be? Shooting?
Eating.
Right. That's true. His eating habits and his weight, his
But wait,
shooting.
we talking about on the basketball court.
Okay, his shooting, his
Mm.
defense. Not a great defender. He's a physical inside presence. He's a dominant player, but he's not well-rounded enough to be the best player. Trae Young is too small.
Too small.
LaMelo Ball is too cool for school. I will never think LaMelo Ball will want to play D.
Never.
So, great offensive player, great offensive talent. But I don't think LaMelo Ball cares to be the best player. I'm just going to be honest. I don't think he cares to be it. I just think he wants to, chill and get his little 25, 30 points, Charlotte be a cute little team, but I don't see the will to feel like he wants it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't see it. And I think Ja Morant, he can't shoot consistently enough. I don't care how athletic you are. That's why I give him the edge over Ja because Ant can do everything athletically Ja can do and more, but he has a better consistent jump shot.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who would you take right now between Darius Garland and Anthony Edwards?
It's
Right
a,
now,
it's a coin flip.
I think if Darius Garland was playing for Minnesota, they beat Memphis.
Darius is 6 feet and 6'5".
But his IQ is so there, man.
Well, yeah, because that's because he's a point guard. But he can't defend like Ant. He can't play. He can't. He's not athletic like Ant. He's not strong as Ant. He can't post like he just doesn't have the physical measurements. Like that's why I'm getting at. And outside of his IQ, you don't see no holes in his game. I can go through all these guys. Luka Doncic is a liability on defense, and he can play. He can lock you up on defense. Giannis
Really?
Antetokounmpo, he's great. He's the best player in the league, but he don't even believe he's the best player. So how am I gonna give him that nod
Okay.
5 years from now?
Who are you considering players that's gonna be? You said he's gonna be like in 3 to 5 years. So are you looking for players under 25 or
Yeah,
over
under.
under 25? Okay.
Them
Yeah,
young Bulls in Houston don't
Wait,
come.
I wanna say something real quick.
go
Luka
ahead.
has a better defensive rating than Anthony Edwards, though.
Timeout. That's
I just
because
looked it
he
up.
guards the worst defender player on the team.
Okay.
He Devin Booker and Chris. I know he eliminated them, but those guys were toying with him,
Mm-hmm.
like just picking on him. But what up, Ezo?
Salute everybody. What's going on?
Hey, man.
What's up, brother?
So
Yeah, man. Ant-Man, good talent, good player, but basketball IQ got to get better. A bad shot taker, lackadaisical on defense, and yeah, he on a bad team too. Cause we know how Cat is. He 7-footer want to shoot 3-pointers all day. But I believe them young Bulls in Houston, they coming. I
So,
can see a lot more players better in the next few years than Ant.
so
He'll
you
be
think
one of he'll be one of the good players. You know, great scorer, but he won't have that it factor. He'll be a great scorer, but that's all he gonna be able to do.
you don't think he has the you don't think he has the want?
I
Like
don't see that right now. It can come and go. Because I remember when they was drafting him, when they was drafting him number one, they was they was saying is do he really take basketball serious? And he said it himself, he don't take it that serious. So it's up to him. He got the right the right mindset to do it, but is he gonna keep it that way though?
yeah, and that's why I'm interested to see how he is without Pat because I remember when he said that. I think what he said was basketball comes easy for him.
Yeah.
Like he's just one of those guys that are gifted, man. Like y'all know y'all probably seen certain players who just don't really have to. They're just God given. Like he's just God given. But I saw a switch this year. I saw um uh focus this year. Like talking about going to the gym after them losing to to the Grizzlies. Um him just being I saw him being a two-way player this year. I saw the potential. I saw that when he put my Clippers out, man, it was because of him. He was the person. He's the reason nobody on our team could guard him.
Mm.
He
So
got that dog in him.
yeah, so he has the dog. Like he has that competitiveness. Like you ain't seen LaMelo do that. We ain't seen uh uh even Ja when they faced the the Timberwolves. He was not good in that series. He like they found a way to guard him.
Minnesota, they need to get that Jimmy Butler type influence back up in there. Eagle Dollar, the Udonis has one to bring it out of.
Right.
They had the player. They traded him.
Yeah, Pat Bev.
Yeah, look,
Right.
they could bring it out of them, but some players don't want to be coached, and I don't think that's on Ant-Man. I think that's on Cat.
Ant-Man is the next Dominic. That's all I say.
I could have sworn somebody, I don't know if it was you, Bruce, but somebody said that like Dominique could have been the best player in the league.
Dominic had all the tools, man. He could shoot.
But look at the team they
Athletic.
put around him, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Though. Like he's saying he could be next Dominique Wilkins, but at that time, that's why I was saying Dominique, from what I understood, could have been the best player in the league. Like just what East said, he didn't have a good team.
Jordan didn't have a good team for a long time.
Well, outside of Jordan, he could have been the best player.
But they put over time, they drafted and put the right pieces around Jordan to make it work. Nick had what? Tree Rollins, Doc Rivers,
Spud Webb,
Spud Webb, Stacey Augman. Was he
right?
there then? Who else they had?
Mookie Blaylock.
Mookie Blaylock later on. So it's like, come on now. He was
He had
able to get him
he
carry
played
him.
with old Moses Malone.
Yeah, he was able to carry him to the playoffs, but he ain't had the right pieces around him to make it work.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, he took Boston to like 7 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, him and Larry Bird, Larry Legend, sat there and dueled it out in what, game 7?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like that's a good, that's a compliment to me. But it's just, I think I see a young Jordan, man.
Mm.
I see a young Jordan. That's who I see.
It's too early to determine.
Jordan will not gamble on.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
you're right.
sorry.
He would just punch his teammate in the eye for not making a good play
But
In practice.
people lead.
in practice.
People lead in different ways.
Yeah.
As long as you get the message, though.
And I think Ed has the personality to be the face too, because have you listened to his interviews, like how he is with the media and stuff like that. He can be a fan favorite. I see him being a fan favorite.
I don't think he's gonna play basketball for a long time. He doesn't like basketball like that.
Is he don't like basketball, or you think basketball is too easy for him and he'll get bored?
I would not want a player who said that. No.
He's still early in his career too, so he could mature even more and become the better player, or he could fizzle out and just be another what if. The talent is there though.
Yeah, he has the most. I think he's the most athletic player in the league. Probably him and Ja. It's just he got 4 inches on Ja and like 40 pounds.
That Kuminga is athletic too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him, Kuminga. But hold on, I want y'all to see this. 1 second.
Down the lane. Oh! Anthony Edwards elevated and hammered. He got up so high. That was a little miscommunication. Wow. It's a serious Edwards knocks it away. He's got Prince with it. Prince back to him. The world championship. How about that move? Oh, Anthony Edwards put that one on the highlight reel with all the Hawks. Wolves on a 16-4 run. They forced the turnover. Edwards. Yeah. Edwards. Vinovich. And right now, Anthony Edwards. Edwards, he can do it. Anthony Edwards.
Look at that. Did y'all see like how he plays both ways of the ball? Like he gets his hands on he gets in the passing lanes. He has high energy, and he springs up and down. Like I said, that's what I was asking y'all. Like what weaknesses and holes does he have in his game? Like what holes can you really say he has in his game? I guess he can shoot better outside of his IQ.
All I saw there was wide open lanes, but defense.
Yeah.
Wide open lanes. What's that mean? What's that mean?
Come on, man. Tristan Thompson. Come on, man.
So you didn't see him dunk. You didn't see him dunk on Robert Covington.
Defense in this NBA era.
You didn't see him dunk on Robert Covington and James Wiseman.
Wiseman, he was a wide open lane, and James Wiseman step up because he didn't see anybody guarding him. That's why
I could have sworn James Wiseman's like 7 feet.
He is.
You couldn't just put his hands up.
It was too late for Wiseman to do something.
Whose problem is that? That's his problem. He wouldn't have jumped if he was there anyway. He still wouldn't have jumped.
Now show the play where Ja scored the winning basket. No,
I gotta find that play. But I know that's why I said his IQ needs to get better. I'm not denying that. But I'm saying, like, what else can we really say about his game? Because if we want to say people's weaknesses, I can go through a list of, players who got weaknesses in their games. So
not this obvious.
Yes, it is. Better though, the more he played though. He's still young. What's this? His third year? 4th?
Yeah,
he's going into his third.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you gonna have some holes in your game.
Yep.
He got that dog in him, but I believe they need a veteran presence in their locker room to really bring it out of them every night, though.
What y'all think? How you think they're gonna look this year?
They're gonna be solid. They probably be a 7th, 8th seed. I don't see them progressing from last year. Even with Rudy Gobert.
They're gonna be worse.
So let me ask y'all a question. So who do y'all see being the best player in the next 3 to 5 years?
From the media, Luka.
I can see Luka.
Yeah, I would say Luka too. Luka.
Jason Tatum. It's a few of them out there.
I think Tatum's better than Luka.
Okay.
Really?
But injuries play a factor into all that too.
But I never heard Luka use injury as an excuse for losing. But okay.
Yeah, I saw recently that he said he was playing throughout the playoffs with a wrist injury. I'm like, come on, you lost. Don't make excuses now.
Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Well,
But
as
I
long
also
as he ain't do a LeBron and do it right after they lost though at the podium.
Luka, I see him cry more than anybody. I don't. That dude cries more than anybody in the league. Cry for every foul. You know what I mean? Like he he nags the refs. I don't really like his playing style.
J
Tatum is
Kid,
babysitting, man, during the game.
J Kid gonna bring that dog out of Luca though, like how he did with Giannis.
Yeah, that's the thing people need to pay attention to. Is Jason Kidd? That's who got their
Yeah,
team turned around.
yeah. Remember he called him fat and told him he need to go get in shape.
Oh, he called him fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
called him fat and told him he need to get in shape. J Kid, he ain't allowing that. He need to play defense.
Yeah, J Kidd one of the top 5 point guards of all time. I think so.
I give him top 10. I don't know where I'll rank him at though, because he from the hometown, but he's up there though.
Mm.
I think Jalen Brown is better than Jason Tatum to me.
Mm.
Nah, no, no.
Okay.
He a better two-way player than him right now.
Okay. I mean, I know Jalen Brown is not babysitting during the game. So, yeah.
I think Jalen Brown has more dog to him. I think he has more want to.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Tatum he has more talent, but I think Jalen Brown's mental is gonna take him over the top.
Jalen
Jalen
Brown,
Brown is better than
Cal,
Anthony.
Cal Barkley.
What?
You say what?
Jalen Brown, Cal Barkley. They done turned him out too.
I know he was at Cal Berkeley. I know that.
He played 1 year at Cal.
So y'all got Luka and who the other person y'all think gonna be the best player?
Jock might be right there too if he don't get injured because he injury prone right now.
I don't know.
Wait,
I
what
don't know
about
about Ja, man. I think Zion will be more better than Ja, honestly.
You don't like this guy, huh?
I just don't see what everybody else sees, man. I'm sorry. I just think his
Uh,
jump shot is not consistent enough, and he's just too small. He's an exciting
Zion might
player.
eat his way out the league.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I don't know. People saying he's Derrick Rose. I'm like, Derrick Rose was better than Ja.
I think a sleeper player is Brandon Ingram.
Nah, I
Nah.
like Brandon. I like Brandon Ingram. He can, Duke my team, but I don't know about Brandon Ingram.
Nah, I
Okay.
don't think so
He could
either.
be like your third best player on your championship team.
The third best. Mm.
What y'all think about De'Aaron Fox?
bad team?
He's not that good.
And he got that dog in him too, but his IQ is real low too. I ain't gonna say real low, but
I think he was better in college.
yeah,
At Kentucky.
because I ain't seen no growth in him yet.
Yeah, the same thing.
But they
That's the
might go.
same thing Anthony Edwards gonna do.
Nah, bro. Anthony Edwards he got some. I'm telling you, man. He got something to him, man.
Mm.
Wait, what about Maxi?
But
Huh?
Maxie now, he's a dog for real.
Yeah, I like Maxi.
I'll take Maxi over Edwards.
You would take anybody over Edwards.
Not
I
really.
would take
Yes, you
Maxie
would.
over Edwards. Edwards a better talent. Maxie, he in a better situation right now.
Yeah.
And he wanted more.
Maxi has a better IQ.
He has a better IQ. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, but we just seen him doing it for this past year, just like Anthony Edwards. Moving forward, like you gotta see how they gonna move forward though.
Yeah, I just need to see
He was
Anthony.
on a better team. Edwards, he's still young and on a young team with a young coach.
Right.
That coach is not young, man. Come on. The Timberwolves coach is not young.
Why he ain't?
Wait, they need to fire that coach.
He's terrible, by the way.
Right.
That's what's holding the Timberwolves back, the coaching and the front office.
The front office, right.
Yeah.
That's what's
That
holding them
coach.
back.
That's who lost them the series, if you want to be honest. Because
Yeah.
he wouldn't call timeout in game 4. They were up by like 20 points at 2 times in game 3. The
Yeah.
T-Wolves should have beat the Grizzlies 4-1, but they coach did not call timeout in 2 separate 20-point lead possessions, bro. You should be fired.
Then
Right.
you know what though? Cat, he blew that game too,
Shooting
and
all the
Anthony
three.
Edwards too.
Yeah, and D'Lo too.
Yeah, D'Lo too. I forgot about him.
But you could tell based off how a team plays is an extension of their coach. If you got a team that isn't that smart, 9 times out of 10, their coach ain't smart. So
Facts.
that's what happened with Minnesota. The reason why you got guys like Cat and Ant and even D'Lo, which I was surprised because D'Lo has a high IQ. That's an extension of their coach.
Yeah.
If you're leading by 20 plus, why is Cat shooting threes? All those threes. Why is he not on the block or the post
He
or
think because
something?
he won that 3-point shootout.
Bro.
Crazy.
The
He
Minnesota
out there
team,
trying to get his Rasheed Wallace Tony Kukoc on.
Memphis could not stop him on the post on the block. He keeps shooting threes. I could not understand. I was like, why is the coach not calling timeout? Why?
because the coach ain't smart, Bruce.
Right.
What y'all think about that pickup? Cal Anderson, what's his name from Memphis? That went over there, the small forward.
Yeah.
That's a
Kyle
good
Anderson.
pickup.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup.
It's gonna be
That's
slow motion shooting.
But but you know what? He may be slow motion, but he gets to his spots. And maybe they need somebody who's slow motion so they can kind of slow down the game a little bit.
And he's a
I
good
could
locker room guy.
Yeah.
when this guy is shooting, I can go to the store and it's probably
Yeah. That dude's release is like take all day. Yeah, I was like,
Memphis is gonna miss him. Ooh, man, they make a big mistake. especially with Jared Jackson being hurt.
I don't think Memphis is gonna be as good as last year.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it was a
Memphis,
one-season wonder thing.
Memphis surprised a lot of people, snuck up on a lot of people. But when people aiming for them, let's see how they gonna react though.
Kind of like
When
Atlanta.
100 become 100,
Just like Atlanta. Atlanta had all that when they was going through the back door, but then last year they made it to the play in. It's a little different when you the hunted, not the hunter.
Hmm.
I think Atlanta they'll make the playoffs again.
No.
Yeah, because they picked up DJ, DeJounte.
It's
They
gonna
got
be the little people team.
DJ, what 6'4", 6'5", and he a two-way player.
Yeah, DeJounte about 6, yeah,
6'4".
6'3",
Yeah,
6'3", 6'4".
6'3",
Little
6'4".
people team. Little people team.
Oh, they got size though.
Where?
John
Capella,
I'm
John
going
Collins.
cold
Collins.
on John
Capella.
Collins. John Collins is overrated.
Oh god.
I don't
They
know
they
why,
traded they traded that guy, one of the Caucasian guy.
but Bogdanovich
Hmm?
Well, I thought it was
or
Herder. That they traded.
It,
Gallinari.
isn't that Herder or something?
Yeah, it
One
was
of them?
Herder.
Yeah,
He's in
yeah.
Sacramento.
Herder.
Yeah.
And they lost that guy to Boston. So they in trouble, man.
Well, they
But I
got
heard it was
enough
a.
shooting.
I feel like I heard it was a decent player because when he was playing against Philly, that game 7, he was giving us the business.
Yeah.
He was cooking Seth Curry like crazy.
Yeah.
Sacramento might make the play in too this year.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
will. Because they picked up Sabonis.
I've
They
been
still
watching
got
them. I've been watching them build their team over the past few years. It
They've
looks
been trying
nice.
to be the Warriors.
Nah, they ain't there yet. And Mike, what you call it, ain't gonna help him.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown, I almost called him Mike Davis. Whoever, Mike, whoever, he ain't gonna help him. He
Yeah,
ain't help him. I
I
don't
don't know
know
why.
why they went and got him.
Yeah, Sacramento is a terrible organization, man.
They've been trying to beat the Warriors too much. That's what's going on. Okay.
You only be one. You only could be one Warriors team. You only get one Steph and one Clay.
I don't know why they thought they could be the Warriors.
The
And
owner
Clay
is
don't.
always at Warriors game. I'm like, what is he doing here?
And
He's
Clay
always
ain't
at
too.
Warriors game.
And Clay ain't so consistent.
Mm. They need to focus on pounding the ball in the paint and guys like De'Aaron Fox, and they had Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know why they let go of him.
It was either him or De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, that's tough.
But they always overdraft. They have 4 centers, 4 power forwards, 4 point guards. It's like, why y'all got all the same players?
I think Davion Mitchell is a good piece for them.
Oh man, October we got him through that draft.
You said you wanted him?
Yeah, from Baylor. Man, I like him. He got dog in him.
Hmm. What y'all think about Portland? What they gonna do?
Lottery picks.
Huh?
Lottery picks.
No,
Like,
Portland, they trying to win, but need more. We need more wing defenders around Dame. You know, that's my
They're
little.
not gonna win. They're not gonna
Then they're
win.
not gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah, they need more wing defenders, more wings around them. Uh, Jokic, what's the big man? Yurt.
Nurkic.
He, I don't know what he be going through.
He can't defend. He can defend a pole.
Yeah,
No.
he's an all around player, but he'll foul out in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, he got anger problems.
I'm like, what the hell he doing, man?
Yeah, Dame staying, Mrs. Davis. Yeah, Dame staying. He's staying for another 2 years.
He's
Man,
staying for the
that ain't my
money.
boy, man. I mess with his pops. You feel me, man? They cool. You feel me? Good people, but eh,
Mm.
it's crazy.
Nah, them, he's never gonna win.
Never.
He loyal to a fault though.
He's loyal to his bank account.
Nah, because the cloth he cut from, man. We, you know, a different breed out here. So he like, I ain't gonna go join nobody to, you know, to, to win a ring, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna come join me. He don't get his money or whatever.
Who wants to live
Yeah.
in Portland, man? Who wants to live
But
in Portland?
he can't. That's my dude and all, but he can't be the best player on the team. He
Nah,
needs
he has to be the second. He
to.
Who, Dame?
yeah, I was having this Showtime. I think he was there. East Oakland. They were asking who was better between Dame and Kyrie,
Hmm.
and I want to. Kyrie's more gifted.
Hmm.
Like basketball comes easier to Kyrie, you could tell. But I just think Dame, his work ethic has put him over Kyrie.
Kyrie is
Yeah.
a more of a three-layer score, a three level score. He can post you up mid range three. Dame got more range. You feel me? But I don't know.
Mm. I think Dame
Talk to
is more sane than Kyrie. Dame is a better teammate than Kyrie.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Um, but who has more skills? Kyrie.
Yep.
If I'm a GM, I want Dame on my team. Less headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's why I think the difference is that he's more of a better leader.
Oh yeah. Kyrie's not a leader.
Yeah, Kyrie does ball handling drills in the corner.
Because you asked that question today, who's going to be the Anthony Edwards is going to be the best player in 3 to 5 years? I'm thinking, wow, in 2 to 5 years, we're not going to see. There's some players we're not going to see NBA anymore. So
Like
we have
who?
to enjoy them like this year or something or next year. Like I don't think
LeBron.
LeBron is going to finish his contract.
Yeah, LeBron gonna be LeBron. Shit, I think LeBron done now. I be thinking I forget LeBron's even playing.
him.
Honestly,
I think LeBron gonna limp through the rest of this season. It's gonna be a lockout season next year. Then what he gonna do? Can't just get your old ass off the couch and just get up and play basketball.
Um, like yeah,
I'm
because I
just
think
saying.
next year a lot of teams gonna be different.
You stupid with that picture.
Yeah.
nigga, oh man,
I'm just
like
saying.
nigga, oh he hanging on for father time, bro.
Look, it's like, dude, we see you more in the off season in your gym working out, lifting weight. Why you ain't putting up no bucket? You still can't shoot a free throw. You ain't a good 3-point shooter. You ain't a mid range shooter. You ain't got no moves. It's like, what are you doing?
He's gonna shoot a lot of threes this season. Watch.
You gonna shoot a lot of threes when you can't drive past nobody.
His moves is drive with his left hand or he sidesteps and shoots that three. He got two
What,
moves, bro. Like I'll be watching LeBron, like man, you have a field day. Just sit on his right hand.
what Kobe told him years ago, like, dude, get down there on the post and work out the post.
Hmm.
You can reserve your energy working out the post. posting up more.
Right.
Everybody on ESPN, oh, Kobe a hater, this and that. Rest his soul. His birthday tomorrow, right? Or today, one of them.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. But they, oh, Kobe, you a hater. But when you trying to give a man sound advice, it's
Right.
like, come on.
Right. He was telling them right. And why in the world would Kobe try to hate off of LeBron, bro? Like he ain't done nothing but try to help him. Like you should be in the post. Good night,
If
Miss
you
Davis.
if you have a son, which player are you gonna show your
Good
son
night,
to
Miss
Kobe.
watch?
Davis.
Kobe. Kobe.
Mm.
Kobe easy.
You 6'9". You look over everybody. Like, get down there. You gonna command a double team regardless. Make it easier on yourself though.
If if I'm gonna shoot if I'm gonna show if I have a son, I'm gonna show players. I'm gonna show Akeem, MJ, Kobe because of footwork.
Mm.
Now, who you think all the players go down there and work out with?
Yes.
Only,
Dream.
yeah, I got him top 5 of my players, my all time list. I just loved his footwork, and
Yeah, I like
he's an undersized center.
yeah,
They,
I like guys that are skilled. I like guys who got skills.
they forget the Akeem was what 6'9", barely 6'10", if that.
Wait, Akeem not 7 foot?
Nah,
No.
Nah.
Really?
yeah, he's six
I
nine.
thought he was 7 foot.
About
Nah,
10.
they listed him at 7 foot.
Nah, he about 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah,
So but nah, I think Ant gonna be the best player, man. It's just they just got he has to we just gotta see how bad he wants it this year.
Yeah. He's not even gonna be top 5.
I mean, not yeah, he ain't gonna be top 5 this year. This
he'd be
guy,
top 10. Well, I don't see him being the best though.
You think he gonna make an All-Star team next year?
Nah,
No,
nah,
no
nah.
way.
He ain't doing that.
because they got how many shooting guards in the West?
Especially with the Clippers coming back. We
You
have
know, that's
PG.
all about, and that's all about reputation too.
Mhm.
Because it's about likeness also.
Yeah,
Like I think a lot of people like Ant though. I think he'll be a
I
fan
know.
favorite.
think
I know.
about it.
Warriors have a lot of fans. Klay
Look,
Thompson.
think about it. Draymond made a All Star game last year.
Which was crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, Draymond. Yeah,
Come on now.
I have a question. Is
Yeah,
Oakland
who won? I don't
is
care who
Draymond a
won
Hall
the
of
most
Famer?
games. Go ahead, Bruce. My bad.
Is Draymond an Hall of Famer?
No, I don't think he is, but I can see him putting him in there. Now, once he retired, we can sit there and have that conversation again. Right now, no.
I think how much he averaged in his career.
Bro, he's averaging a
Probably
triple
about
sim.
7.
Let's see.
Rashid did not make the Hall of Fame,
And
and Draymond is gonna make the Hall of Fame. Wow,
Rasheed Wallace, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard.
that's
Uh,
crazy, man.
man, I like the real big men, shooters. Feel me? Real skilled men. I like what Draymond do for our team, but he ain't no damn Hall of Famer.
Is Draymond better than Antoine Jamison?
Hell no.
Yeah, Antoine Jameson was
But
second
you
best
know,
on
though,
this team.
they asked to do different things for the team. Because Don Nelson, his belligerent ass, he ran small ball and had Antoine at the 4. He was just a scorer,
Right.
like
Antoine like 6'7".
6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
They said he was 6'9", but he was like 6'7", 6'8". But he did score 50 points back to back against the Lakers though in the early 2000s. The only thing I loved about my Warriors.
Mm.
But yeah, Antoine Jameson, I was so mad. We traded Vince Carter to get Antoine Jameson on draft night.
That was crazy.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Man, shit crazy.
Didn't you trade Penny all the way for Weber?
Yeah. Talking about Weber and Shaq wouldn't work. Man, just Shaq and Penny was working on blue chip.
Mm-hmm. I remember that movie. Yeah, I remember that movie. That was
Nick Nolte, crackhead ass.
the coach.
Yeah. And so all that stuff that's going on in that movie is going on right now. It's been going on now. Think about it.
Yeah. Shit, that was made in like '92. That was like before I was. That was before I was born.
Hold on. Yeah, turn it off. Yeah, you said 92?
Yeah.
Damn, I was born in 81. I feel old.
Shit. Salute the realest. Salute.
Salute.
But
I
yeah,
think
bro.
Jordan Poole is better than Anthony Edwards.
Who?
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. No. Jordan Poole, I
Yeah,
ain't gonna go there.
you just naming everybody better than this dude. You just naming everybody, Bruce. Why don't you name Domantas Sabonis while you're at it?
I'm not gonna take that guy. Mm-mm.
Wait, what about Donovan?
No.
Donovan
Yeah,
Mitchell.
Donovan
Yeah.
Mitchell better than Donovan Mitchell's better than him.
No,
Edwards?
no.
Yeah,
You think so, Bruce?
I'll take Edwards over Mitchell.
no,
I
you
don't
wouldn't.
know
No,
about
you wouldn't.
Donovan Mitchell because he is shot jacker. He ain't playing no defense. At least Edwards gonna give you some
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
effort though.
And Mitchell is shooting those stupid threes all the way down to the. He cannot shoot threes.
Well,
Come on, man.
at least Donovan shoots, and Ja Morant he can't shoot.
He trying though. He getting better though.
Shit, he can't shoot off the dribble. He can only shoot when there's no one around. What Bruce said about Anthony Edwards getting a clear path to the basket, nobody around. That's how Ja has to shoot with nobody around. He can't shoot with nobody in his face or on the side of him. Like we talk, me and Bruce get into it all the time. I said Donovan Mitchell's better than Ja Morant.
Problem with John Morant, he's sitting there talking too much. He's running a check a cash. He's running a check his ass can't cash. And he ain't ready for that though.
He talks a lot.
Yeah, you talking way too much. You ain't even healthy enough.
That's why I hate the Grizzlies. They all talk a lot.
They hit him and bump him the wrong way. Nothing intentional, but it's like, come on, you too fragile though.
Mm.
But you think he would? You think he kind of like? Okay, so how do you feel about them facing the Warriors this year?
No, I love the cockiness, the arrogance though, but you ain't did that though. Like, come on now.
Does he? Do
I
y'all
heard.
go
Okay,
ahead?
go ahead. I heard the Grizzlies are going after KD. So what do you guys think?
If
That
they
shit
go
ain't
after
happening.
KD, they gonna really be way worse than what they is. You don't give up half your team for a player that's only gonna be there probably what, a couple of years, and KD been injury prone. So it's like, come on now, strength in numbers.
Right.
I hope they trade Jalen Brooks for KD.
And that's what was so good about Memphis this past year. When Ja
Mhm.
went down, they still won 18 of their last 20 games, or 18 out of 20 games.
I thought it was 20-2.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, so it's like you got you so deep at this, at every position. One player ain't gonna sit there and take you over that hump when you gotta sit there and get rid of your half of your team. And this player ain't guaranteed to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Then
just
your
think
star player you talk about is Ja Morant. Because he like driving to the hole reckless. He only 170 pounds. He soaking wet. You bump him in the air the wrong way, he out of money too.
Yeah, I was like people were saying Jordan Poole did that on purpose to Ja, where he like pulled his knee back. But I'm like, I don't know how you can say that. I mean, how you can prove that? Like, I don't know. What y'all think? Do you think that was intentional?
I didn't
No, he
heard
was going for the ball.
he was going for the ball. When I heard uh Memphis got hurt, uh Denver didn't have their best players, but every series they were saying the Warriors gonna lose.
Yeah, they did. They said it against.
We
Uh,
wasn't favored to in so many people's eyes. We wasn't favored, but when we won, y'all was playing an injured team. That was like the 2015 run. Oh, you played what they say. You beat the Mask with Memphis, Mike Conley. You beat the Brow. You beat I forgot what they was like. They make so many excuses for when they favorite players or people they pick is losing. It don't
mm,
make no sense, man. Like the Warriors, we was hurt all year too. We got healthy at the right time and went on our run.
yeah, I know. Clay was out for like the first few months of the season, and then Draymond was out for like 2 3 months, and
Steph got hurt at the end of
yeah,
the season. With
yeah,
like 12 games left.
yeah, by Marcus Smart. So it's basketball. Like you gonna have injuries. Like
Mhm.
Memphis was not beating the Warriors, bro. And I'll be like, y'all gotta stop saying, "Oh, if Ja was there, they would have won." No, they wouldn't. Steph Curry was on a mission that series.
Not to cut you off, did you see the speech Draymond Green gave at the Rico Hines run?
No,
Go look on Bleacher Report and pull it up.
let me
I'm
see.
sorry, but Draymond Green is overrated, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Look at the speech he
I
gave the
can
Knicks don't
youngsters though.
like Draymond Green.
overrated as a player
I
and
don't. I
overrated
don't look.
as a broadcaster.
Look, I don't like Draymond Green either. But look at the speech he gave the youngsters though.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Just listen to the speech though.
Good luck, BJ. I'm not. I'm not. I know I'm not gonna look.
No,
So
no, no. That's all I'm gonna say. And
I'm gonna take a look at it, but oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all something. Bruce and Bubba. I think y'all would take a liking to this. I actually saw it on what was it? Facebook this morning. See if I could pull it up.
tune in one sports. Tune in sports one. Come on, man.
My man Tuna Sports.
You can't take away from greatness, man.
really, really.
Can't
So
take away from greatness.
they were saying that they were gonna play the number one defense in the finals with the great best defensive player.
Boston was better the number one defense.
So how did they get away playing guys, team missing guys?
Who was missing?
Man, come on,
Who was missing? Boston was the number one defense, right? The defensive player of the year on Boston.
man. The flopper of the year.
Hey, Robert Williams in Horford. Man,
Yeah,
them
Robert Williams
dogs
was.
up in the middle. Jaylen Brown, a dog. Come on, man. They just got exposed. You not
They were
about
leading. They were leading 2-1 on the
Man, what
floor.
happened? Who fault is that?
Come on, man.
Who fault is that though?
Come on.
Who fault is that? Don't take away from greatness, man. Don't take away from greatness. The Bay, and I don't rep the Bay Area like that. I'm from Oakland, man. You feel me? And that's what I represent. Oakland, East Oakland.
All
You feel me?
of those champions have gotten away with playing teams with injured players.
Injuries. Yeah,
Come on, man.
absolutely.
Now, who doesn't though? And everybody ain't healthy for the playoffs.
Pistons won a championship where Magic was injured. Come on, man.
So what that got to do with anything we talking about now?
Lakers just won in the bubble against
Injured
middle school team.
Miami team.
Come on, man.
Keep going.
I mean, Jordan won the first championship. Lakers were missing a lot of players. James Worthy.
Yeah,
Keep
James
going.
Worthy.
Second year they beat a hell of a Portland team too.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
But
Kawhi beat Golden State.
Hey,
Kevin Durant was not there.
Hold on. Tell me what players Jordan had on that 91 team compared to the Lakers team.
What players? I think he had Pippen, he had John Paxson, B.J. Armstrong, and the worst center of all time, Cotton White.
Go compared to that Lakers team.
I think Lakers had Divac. Byron Scott was injured, I think.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah.
That's the prediction starting 5 in the bench.
Wait, where Luke?
In the third string.
There's no way I'm starting Power over Batum.
I'm not starting him either. I'm just saying. But what I think they're gonna do, I could start Powell. I don't mind starting Powell, but I would rather have Batum just for a little more size. But Kawhi can play. Can he play the 4?
But the bench has no scoring except Reggie. That's why I want to be on the bench.
I think Norman Powell would be great coming off the bench.
Bro, Mook, that's all he do is score.
Who?
Marcus Morris, that's all he does is score.
And disappear for like 5 games? Come on, man.
Timeout. He made a lot of big shots for them last year, Bruce. Come on.
Yes, after missing all those threes, every 5 games he's hitting big shots.
No, he went through big stretches, a lot of games where he hit a lot of shots. Him and Batum and Covington all can shoot threes. Terrence Mann is more of he's gonna be the energy guy, but this is gonna give a chance for Reggie to go off. That's why I would say I would put Reggie as my backup and Ja as my starter.
By the way, what's under John Wall neck? That's a tattoo?
Yeah, it's a tattoo of his mom.
Oh my God. All right.
His mom passed away, right? His mom had cancer.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think
I still think the Warriors in 7.
Nah, well, I already got a bet with E about if they face the Warriors. Or I got the Clippers in 6.
John Wall is never successful against Curry. That's an interesting thing too.
No, that's not true.
How many times has he won against Curry?
Did he have the teams that Curry had?
Oh, come on,
Who?
man.
Who
You
was that?
said winning. I said, has he had the teams that Curry has?
He had Bradley Beal. He had what's the name
Come
of
on,
this
man.
center?
Come on, man. Steph Curry had a full oil machine team, and John Wall.
Hold on. What full oil machine we had?
When they was playing the Wizards from like 16 all the way up until John got hurt in Washington. Like, John would get off on Steph Curry. They would go back. It wasn't like Steph Curry was just destroying them.
Yeah,
Mm.
John Wall was a beast. He's 6'4". You feel me? He's
He all
a
right.
lightweight, two-way player. You know.
He's better than Reggie. And I love Reggie. Reggie ain't better than John Wall.
He's a great doggy dancer.
Reggie more a shooting guard, point guard body. Well,
Right.
Reggie's probably about 6'3", 6'4" though. But his
Yeah, he's
IQ ain't there
6'4".
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about 6'3", and his IQ ain't there though.
Thank you. He cost us games last year because he was over dribble the ball.
He like
I never
Westbrook.
said his IQ was good. I
He
never
like
said that.
Westbrook. He'll come down when his team rolling instead of getting them shots. He want to jack the ball up. Like, let me get mine.
Because that's the only thing he can do. He can't play defense. He doesn't really facilitate. I mean, he's just a scorer. He's exciting, but John can do more things for my team.
But I like that John Wall in Washington though, because he had Marcin Gortat.
There you go. That's the guy
Who
I
else?
was thinking.
Come on, Bruce.
The guy that just came from the Warriors that went to Otto Porter. Who else he had? Like,
Exactly.
come on, man. Washington, they had a nice little squad. They just
Exactly.
But they weren't the Warriors. There's no way they weren't the Warriors.
they won 7 games with who they was in contention every year though. They just fizzled out.
That's how good John Wall is.
Oh my God.
Bradley Beal wasn't even an asset like that until like 2017, 2018.
Well, he came in 2012, so they
Didn't John Wall play with Nene?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. Bruce just saying shit, man. Bruce is just saying shit now. He's just throwing shit out there.
And they played with Paul Pierce, the truth.
I think he played with Ariza too.
He played with the truth too, and Ariza. Come on now.
How many All-Stars did he play with?
Bradley Beal. Didn't Gortat make an All-Star? I don't know.
I don't know either. Now, how many All-Stars did Steph play with?
Clay.
Clay, Draymond.
Draymond was an All-Star when he got to the Warriors. Don't do that.
I mean, he made All-Star team.
With
Steph.
No, he didn't.
What year he made all 4 players made the All-Star team?
Yep.
Iguodala came in 2012, 2013. He ain't made an All-Star team since then.
No, not Iggy. I'm talking about Draymond.
Oh, well, Draymond, man, and them All-Stars don't count. They was just off the record.
Man, Draymond was better than John Wall's third. The Warriors top 4 players were better than the Wizards' top 4 players.
Record. Think about it. Off the record, just based off the team and a record. Detroit Pistons had 4 All-Stars, All-Star players in 04, 05.
Mm-hmm.
All them All-Star players. Atlanta Hawks. What was that? 2014, 2015, whatever, when they won 60 some games.
Yeah, 14-15.
Yeah, like, come on, man. That's
They
all
what?
just the record.
So how do we determine? Okay, so obviously Golden State had the better team because how it started was Bruce said that John Wall can never get off on Steph Curry, and I asked what type of teams did John Wall have? Because from what I remember, Steph Curry had trouble with John Wall because of his speed, athleticism, and size. So you put him on his Clipper team, which
John Wall, more physical, bigger, better defensive player.
right.
And with Steph Curry have problems with a lot of them players. You bump them when you coming off them screens. Long as you touch them coming off all them screens. Like Matthew Dellavedova, 2015. Play physical with him. This past year, he put on muscle. He can run through them screens now. See the outcome.
Right. But I'm thinking like when it comes down to it, the best player is going to be Kawhi on the court. And I think that's what's going to determine the series. That's what I think is going to determine it. And I think PG's better than Klay Thompson.
I know PG better as Klay Thompson. I'm not high on Klay Thompson like everybody else.
Are you sure
Klay
you're a
Thompson?
Warriors fan?
No, I'm a realistic. No, I'm a realistic Warriors fan.
All you say is
No. I'm a realistic Warriors fan.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson can't go lead a team by himself. Klay Thompson
Thank you.
Klay Thompson
I agree.
can't go create his own shot. If you sit there and run him off the dribble, off that 3-point line, and make him put the ball on the floor, he can't sit there and do nothing. He got to get the ball up. He can't dribble. He's a good defender, but he can't create his own shot. He ain't got no handles. What can he do?
Come off them screens and light you up. That's it.
That's the only thing he can do. So I'm not taking nothing away from Klay Thompson. But I've seen Klay Thompson from when he got drafted and to where he is now. Everybody keeps saying Klay Thompson saved Steph Curry in so many games. One game every series. What about the other games though?
Tell that to Skip Bayless.
I'm not worried about Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless don't know shit. Everybody watched the Warriors since 2015. I've been watching the Warriors since they've been drafted and before. Go back and do your homework. Klay Thompson was not that dude. Klay Thompson, they built him into that dude. He was a good two-way player. He's 6'6", 6'7". Right. Steph Curry, 6'2", 6'3". Length. He can't play defense. His ankle's bad. At least he tried. His problem is he reached too much. If Steph Curry stopped reaching so much and just move his feet and his legs more, he'd be better. He wants somebody to get by him and reach it. He pick up stupid fouls. Come on, man. I watch the game too much, man. I see this shit.
I think the loss of GP is gonna cost y'all.
No, Dante DiVincenzo is gonna sit there and pick up where he at. What's the big boy? It came from Denver.
Michael Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good defender.
He a cool dude. I ain't saying he about to come in here. And we got Wiseman back.
I don't know about him.
I don't know if Wiseman.
I ain't big on Wiseman.
I ain't saying Wiseman coming in and being an all-star or whatever, but we got a serviceable big man that's talented.
Wiseman is going to be shooting threes.
Huh?
Wiseman is gonna try to shoot threes.
Well, that's on the damn coaching staff. I can't. Shit, they want all the big men to do that shit. Why? If I was coaching, man, you don't get your big ass down there on that block and post up.
Wiseman don't do that though. He ain't posting nothing up, man. He too
But
light in the ass.
he's still skilled though. We just need a serviceable big man behind Kevon Looney. We got the guy from OKC we just bought out, and it was from Denver. And come on now. And we got what they call him, Dre Magic, which Dre Tragic to me.
Oh my
I
god!
don't care about that dude. You know.
I remember when BJ we were talking about if Draymond wants the max, and I said no. Thank you for the memories and goodbye.
Hell
I'm not
no, we
Yeah.
ain't giving him the
I'm
max.
not giving Draymond the max, man.
Hell no. And bye. You can get on. He talking about going to Detroit. Come on, man. Get the hell on. Well, now we gonna miss him because his defense, though, what he brings to the table.
And his
All the other-
playmaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, BJ, you asked who can replace him. Ben Simmons can replace him.
Nah. Because
Bro, he makes
again,
him play D.
shit.
the
He don't
mindset,
have the IQ to do what
What?
Draymond does. He
Not
don't
the
have the
mindset,
IQ.
though.
Bro,
He don't
averaged
have it.
more assists than Draymond though.
He has IQ. He doesn't have the IQ for shooting, but he has IQ.
Right.
Neither
And
one of them do, though.
his mental is not there.
Yeah,
But I know with Ben Simmons, he's not gonna talk or bait the referees. The Warriors coaching staff let Draymond get away with a lot of stuff.
did they win, Bruce?
Look, bro, I seen book
They win, but
BS, look,
I don't want.
BS you not.
I can't
I'm not
stand
trying to
Draymond.
cuss on the man podcast, right? I done seen the man, I done seen Draymond literally get himself thrown out of games on purpose because they was losing. And I'm like, man, this nigga, man, this motherfucker, like, look, I'm cussing.
Too many tantrums.
Look, I done had a few shots, you feel me? Don't mind me.
Y'all niggas, they won though. The Warriors
Look,
Bruce, did they win?
man, I damn near had to go pull up on Brad like, man, you garbage. You feel me?
They won despise Draymond antics.
But that would help him win, Bruce. His antics is what fires that team up. Did Ben Simmons help the Sixers win, Bubba? When he passed the ball to a wide open, I don't even know the player's name. He didn't want to shoot.
But bro, I'm just saying that Draymond gives to them playmaking and defense, which is something Ben Simmons can do. Draymond doesn't have to shoot. You put Ben Simmons in that situation, he doesn't have to shoot.
He the hardest.
But don't worry, he not gonna shoot. He'd be happy not to shoot. He would do anything but shoot.
Right.
But I still don't. Ben Simmons, he's a good. We keep hearing Ben Simmons' potential. So now I want to see when he's gonna actually do it.
I think Steve Kerr is the best coach for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Steve Curry, man. Steve Curry.
Steve Kerr dealt with Dennis Rodman, Draymond, so he can deal with Ben Simmons. Come on.
Hell no.
Okay. So you know how many people who were flawed, they went to the Warriors and all of a sudden other teams want them? Otto Porter, JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee needs to send a check every year to the Warriors. Okay.
Everybody can't go to the Warriors because everybody don't want to sacrifice stuff. What was the boy that was over there 2 years ago? He in Charlotte now. He was in Washington.
The guy who shoot bricks all the time?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. He shoots bricks, a lot of bricks, man.
He came from Washington.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He went to Kansas.
I forgot his name is.
And that's when Andrew Wiggins came over. We had D-Lo. We had all the players, right?
Oh, you talking about I forgot his name.
Kelly Oubre, I think
Kelly
his name.
Oubre.
Kelly
Yeah, Kelly
Oubre.
Oubre.
Yeah, like come on, man. I'm knowing all this, right? That shit didn't work. Then when we said we didn't make the the play-in tournament, Steph was sitting there playing with a broken tailbone
They didn't make it because
half
of
the game. Yeah,
Draymond Green missing a
so but
wide open layup.
nobody want to sit there and put that in context. Like Steph was playing with a broken tailbone. Draymond was sitting there getting thrown out of games. I sat there and watched him get thrown out of the game against Charlotte on purpose. Steady going at the referees, just going at them, going at them. And it's like, dude, we see what you're doing because you're losing. You don't want to sit there and be a part of the losing, but you want to be take the credit for winning. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell Steve Kerr tired of his antics. I think he the one that really want Draymond gone.
That's gonna be
Many-
last year. His
But
last.
but Kaminga ain't ready to take over that role. Moody, he ready. He more ready than Kaminga. Kaminga more talented, but Moody more ready right now.
Yeah. I think
Like,
Kaminga's too raw. Like
think
his
about it.
game.
Moody played in the Western Conference Finals, in the finals, more than Kaminga. Kaminga didn't even play at all. He was getting bit.
Mm.
It's crazy, man. But nobody want to give the Warriors the credit. And Steph sat there. I ain't gonna say he was a lockdown defender, but he sat there and held his own though. He put that weight on him. He put that muscle on him. And they couldn't even sit there and bully him. And he was making timely defensive plays though. I was just sitting there watching the Warriors channel on the tube now. The championship mini movie.
Mm.
Steph was making defensive plays that Edwards would not make.
It's all about effort.
Yeah.
It's all about effort, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just physically can't do it.
Put Anthony Edwards on the Warriors, see what happens.
Oh, they missed the playoff, man.
They missed the playoffs, yeah.
Think
They
about
missed the playoffs, but he
Think
makes
about
the playoffs with the Timberwolves. Okay.
Jordan Poole. He ain't played a lick of defense either.
Jordan Poole is
out there-
horrible on defense. Bruce
Jordan
said,
Poole out there jacking up shots left and right. Like come on,
yeah,
man.
you want to talk about jacking up shots. That guy, he really thinks he's Steph Curry.
Mhm.
That guy, man.
Would Anthony Edwards make those half court shot? Half
Yeah,
court
I don't
shots?
know. Man, you got to try it. If he tried, he probably would.
He made a
He
couple
probably
of,
would jump from half court.
man, he made a couple of half court shots and you feel me?
Okay.
Man,
Could Jordan Poole hop over somebody and dunk on him, dunk over your center like this, like Jordan? I don't think he could do that.
He doesn't need to do that. He just shoot. That's another 2 points or 3 points. That's all. It's the same thing.
Come on, man.
that boy we just drafted out of Milwaukee at 6'9", Patrick Baldwin. He gonna be something to work with too.
Injury prone.
Yeah.
Damn, how many guys did y'all pick up?
We got Patrick Baldwin. We got Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Nollins. Oh, he's very good, man. This kid is very good.
Yeah. And we got
Damn.
Quinones.
There's
that Brazilian player. That Brazilian player.
Yeah.
But y'all let go of Juan Toscano, y'all let go of GP, Bielisa. Otto Porter.
Juan
And
Casano,
Toscano, they were just cheerleader, man.
JTA.
Yeah.
He from my hood. He from down the street.
Good luck to the Lakers.
He's
Yeah,
from
the Lakers are just taking everybody's trash. But what sucks though is they can't get nobody for the trash that they're taking. Like, have y'all seen their roster? Like, my gosh, man.
but you
Juan
know
Toscano cannot defend.
look,
A lot of turnovers.
look,
Oh my God. Good luck.
BJ, I don't want to bring your channel down, but we all know who the problem is with the Lakers.
Yeah, we know.
We all know. So I don't want to bring your channel down, but
No, you ain't got to do that. I'll do it.
yeah.
I
But
will
I'm
put
just
the
saying,
problem.
we all know. We know who the problem is with the Lakers, along with the front office though, because Phil Jackson, horrible front office person. Uh,
Genie Bus.
Jeannie Bust and shit, she just a bust down. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell,
Oh,
Kurt
man.
Rambis, he ain't did shit as a coach or nothing. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, him. And then you got Rob Pelinka, who that dude probably the dirtiest agent slash GM in the whole NBA, bro. Like
And
nobody
that's
like
why
that
nobody
guy.
like him. Yeah.
Nobody like yeah. You know what I mean? So Tuning Sports got a lot of faith in him saying with the 7th or 8th seed.
Man,
Yeah.
my guy Aaron Goodwin from Oakland, man.
Yeah, man. They didn't get nobody, man. I'm gonna be laughing hard as hell at them next year.
Yeah. Last year I was just watching them because I just knew they was gonna lose. So I just watched them lose.
Man, they was supposed to make it to the finals, man. They didn't even make it to the play-in. That's bad.
They were waiting for the savior, Trevor
We
Ariza.
know Warriors repeating this year though.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
good.
kind of feel that.
I don't. How you gonna say you feel that, Bubba? You say you roll with us,
I'm saying
man.
that
We gotta
because,
pick a side.
bro, I'm saying
Warriors
that because
repeating
I
this
kind of
year.
feel.
I don't give a damn about no Clippers, no Lakers, no nothing.
All
Warriors
right.
repeat this
All right.
year.
Hold on. I got some.
Uh,
One
uh,
second. I got
here we
some.
go.
Now I just
Here
got
we
a
go.
troll.
Right.
Here we go.
Bro, I'm
All
saying
right.
that because I feel like some kind of last dance vibes with the Warriors right now.
Last dance.
Oh, it's gonna be a last dance.
I
Yeah,
think it's
it's
Yeah.
gonna
gonna
be
be a
Draymond
last
last
dance.
dance with the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you, gonna be the star of the film right there. That's gonna be the star of the
This
film right
is
there.
Draymond last year with the team.
Hey, he's ugly. You see that?
Yeah.
We gonna what?
Uh-huh.
That's the board man. Board man.
We
Clips
gonna be
and
the
six.
uh-huh.
Clips and
We gonna
six.
be the last dance and Kawhi gonna be on the wall. You
On the
feel me?
wall.
Yeah. We gonna
On
be
John Wall. On John Wall.
That's our starting point guard, Bruce. You gotta show a little bit more respect.
hey.
You'll like him. He'll grow on you during the season, man. Watch.
And, you know, and I like the Clippers. I'm a fan of basketball.
There's two players
I
I
like
don't
the
like in the
Clippers.
Clippers.
Look,
Two
no,
players.
I like the Clippers.
Who?
I'm a fan of basketball. But
I don't like Zubac and I don't like John Wall.
I think Zubac's gonna flourish with John Wall, though.
Okay. Luka, every time you see Zubac, barbecue chicken.
You can't expect Zubac to guard Luka, man. He has a forward, small forward to a center. You can't expect that.
Who's gonna be the problem?
Yeah.
The Morris twin, Reggie, and the ones that been getting them shots up, and they ain't getting them shots. They gonna be like, oh hell no, get me up out of here. Y'all got a hell of a team, but you know they used to being the people right there. and
Mm,
and they ain't gonna be able to get used to them shots because the shit. Everybody want to get in a rhythm,
right.
and they like shit. We ain't signed up for all this other shit.
Yeah.
Guarantee you.
We could say the same thing about the Warriors too.
Nah, the Warriors. We know who the
Steph,
highest
Steph,
order is.
Steph shooting a lot of shots.
Yeah,
A
Clay
lot
is
of
shooting a
bad
lot.
shots.
huh?
A lot of bad shots.
You ain't never lied because I don't agree with that shit. Look, I don't agree with that at all. That be the mother fools. You feel me? Talking about,
Yeah.
he wanna because he at home. I'm gonna shoot a half court shot. No, motherfucker, go up and uh, get a better shot.
Yeah.
Why you sitting there? You giving out a long ass rebound and you ain't even getting back playing defense.
Yeah. That's
Like,
why I
come on,
think Draymond probably get mad about that shit. I can tell. He probably be like,
no,
this nigga Steph don't.
no, Draymond can't. Did you look at that video? I told you to go look at on Bleacher Report.
I'm finna get off and watch it right now. Actually.
Look, go look at that shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Draymond was at Rico Hines and he told them all the motherfuckers that was out there was like, y'all half ass running laps, you feel me? Doing 2 minute sprint, this and that. And there's 40, 50 people out here, only 10 people doing the sprint. That's why he say it's only 2 people on every team that's gonna sit there and be able to do what the hell they want to do. Everybody else got to play their role.
Hmm.
He say you could do, y'all two could do what y'all want on the team. Everybody else got to play their role. Everybody needs to play their role. He say, but everybody else don't want to put the fucking work. He was like, it's 50 people out here, only 10 people sitting there doing the 10 minute sprint. I mean the 2 minute sprint. He was like, that's the problem. We get to the playoffs, you're happy and being content on just getting there. But you need to sit there and get to the end. He was like, everybody sitting there just being, like a daisical. When you watch the thing, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. You feel me? And he
Hmm.
was sitting there telling some real shit, though. Because he was like, man, it's a race to the end. Y'all sitting there half-ass doing shit. That's why none of y'all will never be able to win shit. You feel me?
Yeah. He's speaking facts.
That's deep.
Yeah. And like, you feel me? And I ain't even straight my fan. You feel me? But when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, damn, you spitting real shit to him, though. Cause it's like, man, half of y'all ain't gonna make it to the end, cause y'all ain't here doing half-ass 2 minute sprints. So how y'all gonna make it from the playoffs to the finals and get all the way through it? And that's the word he was giving them, though. I just be saying little shit, man. You feel me? I played football. My first love was swimming. You feel me? My pop sat there and threw me in the water, taught me how to swim. Gymnastics, all the stuff, right? Right now, if y'all listening, man, I'm shot up, paralyzed. You feel me? From the waist down. You feel me? Playing around in these streets with them things. You feel me? But I just come in here and enjoy talking to y'all though. And y'all give me a peace of mind though. You feel me?
Mm.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hear what you say.
y'all give me a peace of mind, man. You know, but
Okay, I think the other guys fell asleep.
yeah, they probably.
Yeah, I'm finna get off here though.
All right.
All right, fellas. Let's talk tomorrow.
Yeah, y'all have a good night.
All
All
right,
right. Good
salute,
night.
salute.
Later.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. That concludes the Pull Up Basketball podcast, man. We appreciate y'all coming through. Bubba, East Oakland, Bruce, everybody for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back on tomorrow. And like I said, Anthony Edwards, in my opinion, will be the best player in the league within the next 3 to 5 years. With that being said, we respectfully say pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Peace out of here like swimwear.